Hi everyone, Misty here from the Somerset County Library System with today's Steaming Along activity. For today's activity, all you will need is a tiny pom-pom or a scrap piece of paper, and then all you'll need to do is just ball it into a little tiny ball that will fit into the palm of your hands. So get your supplies ready and let's get steaming. For today's Steaming Along segment, we are going to be focusing more on science, and we are going to be talking about breeze versus gust. Now, when we talk about breeze, we think of a light blow of air. Usually a breeze will go to at least 30 to tops 30 miles per hour. So when you're dealing with a breeze is something that is just nice, gentle, easy. It's breezy. So to demonstrate this, what you're going to do, we are going to take the palm of our hands and just hold it up like so. And all you're going to do is just blow gently into your hand as if you're doing a little whisper. So I'm just going to demonstrate right now. It's nice, it's light. It's feeling very, very soft in the palm of my hand. So we're going to do that together. So on the count of 3, we're just going to blow very gently as if we're whispering. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So now what you're going to do, you're going to start to ask yourself some scientific questions. How did it feel? Did you notice anything from when you didn't blow on your hand to when you blew on your hand? Did anything change around you? If you have like long sleeves, did you notice your long sleeves doing something? Did they kind of like rustle as you were doing your breeze there? So this time, try it again, but ask yourself some of those scientific questions. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Now for me, when I was blowing my breeze, I noticed my hand was a little bit cooler. So there was a slight temperature change in my hand. At first it was warm, and then when I blew my gentle breeze, it added that little slight temperature change. Nothing really changed about like my clothing. It wasn't blowing around, but we had the gentle breeze. So let's actually see what happens if we blow a gentle breeze on something. So remember those pom-poms or that piece of paper I told you to grab earlier? Right now, I want you to grab it and put it in the palm of your hand like so. And in a few seconds here, we are going to blow our gentle breeze onto our pom-pom and then notice visually with our eyes what's going on with those changes. So let's do that. On the count of 3, let's blow this gentle breeze. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, let's blow. Did we notice anything about our pom-poms? Did it stay in place as we blew? Did it move around? For me, I noticed that it kind of moved around a little bit. It didn't go very far. It didn't fly across the room. It just stayed in the palm of my hand, but it was moving around slightly. And to have this in relation to what's going on around us, when we're outside, when there's a breeze outside, I notice that the leaves will blow slightly or the grass kind of moves around from side to side. It's not intense, but it's ever so slightly. And this will go up to at least 30 miles per hour if you're watching this breeze or if you're feeling this breeze on you. So let's do this again, but really ask ourselves again some of those questions as we blow onto our pom-pom. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, let's blow. And again, my pom-pom only moves slightly. I wonder what would be the difference if we had a gust. Now, a gust is going to be something that's stronger. It's going to be a strong blow of wind. It's going to be anything that is 40 miles per hour and above. That's fast, right? So let's give our own little gust. Let's take the palm of our hand, just like we did for a breeze, but let's blow a giant gust. To do that, we are going to do a deep inhale. And then we're going to give a really, really hard blow. Are we ready for this? Do we have strong enough lungs? I think we do. Let's give this good gust a gust. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Did you guys notice the difference? Did you guys feel any different? So let's actually take those scientific questions that we applied to Breeze and actually apply it to the Gust. Let's think about it. Let's notice any changes in the palm of our hands or any of the changes that we feel. Are we ready? 1, 2, and 3. Wow, that was gusty. So for me, I noticed that instead of it being a little cooler, it got a little bit warmer as I really gusted into the palm of my hand. And then I also noticed, and did you see it, that my articles of clothing started to actually move. When you're outside, you notice that when there's a strong gust of wind, you'll notice that the trees will flow vigorously, or you'll see the grass moving around. You'll start to see things flying. You'll start to see leaves going all over the place. And then you'll also maybe start to see people's hats flying away, or you'll see their articles of clothing moving a little bit. So you notice those difference between a breeze and a gust. So let's get our pom-poms out and let's give it a gust. So instead of taking the pom-pom and putting it just in the palm of my hand, I'm going to cup it with my second hand because I know this gust is going to get rather intense. So let's do this together. Are we ready? 1, 2, and 3. My pom-pom's not even in my hand anymore. So as you can see, a visual, when it's gusty, it's gonna just fly all over the place. It's going everywhere. So today, what I want you to do, actually for the entire season, as we enter into fall, or actually as we're entering into any changes of the season, really pay attention to the wind. What is the wind doing? Are you noticing things flying around? What's the difference? Are we seeing a breeze? Are we seeing a gust outside? What are the trees doing? What are my clothes doing? These are all the different kinds of questions we need to be asking ourselves as we are observing the difference between a breeze and a gust, and then also practicing those scientific skills. So this has been Miss D with the Somerset County Library System. Thank you for joining me on this segment of Steaming Along. See you next time. Thank you, kids, for joining me. This has been our segment of Steaming Along. If you liked reading up on wind or just learning about today's activity and you'd like to read more, you can visit the Somerset County Library System and check out some of our titles. You can check out something like Kate, I'm hoping you're able to see that, Kate Who Tamed the Wind, or The Wind Blew by Pat Hutchins. All these titles are available for you at the Somerset County Library System, and that's all you need is your Somerset County Library card to check them out. So feel free to visit us at sclsnj.org or pop into your local branch. We'll see you soon.